The New York Giants finally get their wide receiver one in Kenny Golladay. The former Detroit Lions wide receiver agreed to a 4-year, $72 million with an opportunity to be up to $76 million. This 6'4" receiver is something that the Giants haven't had for a very long time. It's someone that could give you an escape. If everything is covered, you can still throw it up to your 6'4" receiver. Maybe he'll make things happen. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens. We could break down what we think about it. We'll do so right now. We'll talk about the different formation possibilities. Can Golladay stay healthy? That's my biggest question, because if he does, no doubt he'll prove his worth. Here we go. One of the things to keep in mind is going to be the New York Giants in their different personnels. 12 personnel is going to be very interesting to see when they have Kyle Rudolph, Evan Ingram, Kenny Golladay, and a wide receiver they're choosing, where they want to go with Slayton or they want to go with Shepard, or if they want to go with the newly acquired Ross. Whoever wins those matchups, it's going to be very interesting to see how the wide receiver depth chart is going to line up. But regardless, the 12 personnel is just going to be really interesting, especially if Saquon Barkley can come back at top shape, at top form, and he could be a threat. If Saquon Barkley is the running back that he's supposed to be, that we think he is, it's going to be 8 or 9-man boxes every time. You can't have 8-man boxes or 9-man boxes and have double team on both wide receivers. So whoever's on the opposite side of Kenny Golladay is going to have one-on-one most likely the entire game. There's different things also where we're going to have the 12 personnel, where we're going to have twins tight end and twin wide receivers. And that could also mean a huge headache for defenses where, hey, are you going to run the ball? And you could slant it heavy towards the outside run, or you could just pop somebody right in the mouth, or it could be a lot of play action. I see this team doing a lot of play action this year if they're on that 12 personnel. If they want to go on 11 personnel and bring Shepard, Ross, Slayton, or even Golladay out, it's also going to be a lot of mismatch problems. Remember, when you have that tight end in, whether it's Rudolph or Ingram, they don't know which is what. Obviously, the Giants are not going to give away that Rudolph is going to be the blocking tight end or Ingram is going to be the wide receiver tight end. They're going to mix both in. It's going to be fun to watch. There's a lot of options here for Jason Garrett. It's up to them in the OTAs, in training camp, to get this offense clicking. This offense there's no reason why this offense should be ranked on the bottom of the NFL next year. This has to be a top 10 offense because of the weapons that are surrounding now Daniel Jones. Health is going to be really important. Players have to stay healthy. So we will see if the New York Giants can stay healthy throughout next season. If they do, I can see there's going to be a long playoff run for the New York Giants. The big question for me is still Daniel Jones. You have a really good wide receiver core. You have the tight ends. You have the running back. I have to admit, the offensive line is still a question mark, but there's still a lot that can be addressed on the draft. Let's see if the Giants can put this all together, and let's see if next season could be that year. Expectations have gone high. We now need to be a playoff contending team, and we need to be a deep playoff contending team, or else what's the point of all of these moves? For Breaking Tackles, Antonio. Guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all the support. Have a good one.